Okay, kids, do not assume the fire is out because you don't see smoke. I had a fire here last night, and I thought the fire was out. I poked at it. I put these 3 logs on it and went shopping. Came back an hour and a half later or so and looked out, and lo and behold, look what's going. So let that be a lesson to everybody that don't assume anything. Just because the fire looks like it's out doesn't mean it really is. So here's what we got going on for today. I'm walking over here. That's the old door for my Jeep. For this Jeep, I have a new one downstairs in the basement that I'm working on. It will go on. So that's where we're at right now. The back half of this thing is all sanded down and ready to rock and roll. I got some mud on part of it. My job today is to mud the rest of it, this part here, and this part, sand the top half of this because it needs to be sanded. And I think I figured out why there's a 1/4 of an inch of Bondo on this thing. This line right here, that is where, that line right there, that is where the quote-unquote auto body shop welded a new piece of metal to, and you can see how much Bondo there is between the two of them. So it looks like they lap welded it instead of butt welded it, or whatever they did. Didn't look like it came out very good. So needless to say, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And like I've said before, I am so glad I'm not making this thing perfect. So I'm going to make it so it kind of looks good. And what I did yesterday is I put this here. Couldn't start it. They didn't even try to start it. So it was here. And I dragged a couple of these things over so that I could get at the side of this. I did put a charger on it. And you can tell by all the pine needles and stuff on it that it's been here for a while. I think it hasn't moved in like 3 years. And you can see the top here. That's where a branch hit it. That's scrape mark. That's where another branch hit it. That big huge branch that you see in the back of it, that came down, and the front part of it landed about right there. So I'm lucky it didn't take the door, the window, the mirror, all that stuff with it. Actually, look, you can see where it landed here. So this is going to be another one of these. Can I get it to start? Group series, whatever you want to call it. Until now, it's pretty much just been a storage unit for Jeep parts. But now that the Jeep is going, and all of the parts that are in it, I'm getting used. They're getting used and getting put back in. And the parts that aren't going to get used are probably going to get sold. I got a set of seats in the back on a console that came with the Jeep, which I didn't like. The console was way too high for me to use, and the seats, well, they were designed for somebody, some girl who might have weighed 80 pounds. Yeah, my not so small butt didn't fit into it, not even close. And as tall as the Jeep is, my son, who's 6'3", couldn't sit in it with those seats. So I got a set of originals, and well, I've got it. They're best tops. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just like I said, they're too tall. They're way too skinny, and well, looks like I have an audience. My cat is wandering around. All right, so that's it for now. Like I said, kids, make sure you put your fire out. I contemplated putting a dousing it with water, but it was to the point where it wasn't even smoldering when I went to bed last night. So anyways, lesson learned. All right, talk to y'all later.